Hello, I am Louis Ra Williams. In this podcast, I'm going to be discussing Hedwig's theme from the Harry Potter series. Hedwig's theme, or Hedwig's flight as referred to by John Williams in an interview,
is called Hedwig's Flight.
Is an iconic piece to the whole Harry Potter franchise. It makes an appearance in every movie and in the J.K. Rowling Fantastic Beasts series, but Hedwig's theme is a standalone score by itself. Film music. John Williams originally wrote Hedwig's theme on site when the Warner Brothers had called him asking if he could produce some music for their upcoming movie, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. John Williams wrote Hedwig's theme without seeing a single frame of any Harry Potter content. He was simply asked to create something magical sounding. When he announced to the Warner Brothers that he had finished the score, they listened and were very happy with Hedwig's theme and thought it fit the movie very well. Music is used in films to create an atmosphere for the audience, throwing them into the world that the characters are living in. For the Harry Potter series, that is a magical, mysterious, and wonderful world with witches and wizards, and all sorts of magical beasts and other folk. A leitmotif is a piece of music that is directly associated with a character or setting. A well-known example being the Imperial March from Star Wars, and its association with Darth Vader. Hedwig's theme is a leitmotif for Hogwarts and all of the Harry Potter movies. John Williams did not compose the music for later Harry Potter movies. Alexandre Desplat composed the music for the Deathly Hallows, but you can still hear an augmented version of Hedwig's theme changed to match the dark themes in the later movies. Here is an audio clip of the altered version of Hedwig's theme that appears in the menu for the movie The Deathly Hallows. In this audio clip, you can hear the pauses and a synth and strings that are not present in the original recording of Hedwig's theme but have been added to match the tension and danger and darkness that are present in the later Harry Potter movies. Inspiration for writing Hedwig's theme. John Williams said that when asked to write Hedwig's theme, he wanted to create something light and floaty, similar to a feather or the flying of an owl. One of the techniques he used is a series of 5 notes played in quick succession on the Celesta, with the pedal held down to create a blurry, whirring effect throughout Hedwig's theme. Here is that audio clip now. Nextly, Neoclassicism. Neo meaning new and classical, well, you know what that means. So neoclassical is a new take on classical music. Hedwig's theme uses complete melodies, with 4 separate themes A, B, C, and D. Use of anacruses and sometimes dramatic build-ups allow these themes to flow seamlessly into one another. Rhythm. Hedwig's theme is familiar and memorable to the audience through the use of repetition, but does not become boring through clever implementation of rhythmic techniques. These techniques include changing the time signature from 3/8 to 2/2, creating a sense of urgency and development even though the same theme is being repeated. Changing the time signature helps to vary the feeling created without needing to write and play a lot of new music. It is also useful to distinctly finish parts of the score. Harmony. The home key of the P is E minor. The piece first establishes its themes in E minor before changing to A minor, and then goes back to the home key. This key change happens multiple times throughout the piece, with the first A minor key change happening in part C. The use of minor key change throughout the whole piece gives a melancholic feeling. The piece finishes with a major chord giving a triumphant or hopeful feeling to the rest of the mostly sad-sounding piece, which is in a minor key. This resonates true with the story of the evil in Harry Potter, but the counterbalancing dark forces seen through the entire franchise. The use of high-pitched semiquavers played on the Celesta in the variation of theme C with arpeggiated notes and scales that are joined and slowed together. This gives its piece its iconic signature magical feel that makes it feel so recognizable to the whole Harry Potter series. Hedwig's theme starts slowly and quietly with a Celesta solo, and slowly builds up, incorporating the strings at around 35 seconds, that flutters around very quickly, like an owl, and incorporating woodwind, flute, and bassoon that can be seen playing this melody, gradually building and becoming more powerful. Structure. Hedwig's theme is not true rondo form, as it alternates between theme A, B, C, and D multiple times in different orders, not staying true to rondo form. Rondo form was very popular in classical pieces, with the traditional order usually going something along the lines of A, B, A, C, A, D, A, while Hedwig's theme changes multiple times between theme A and B before going to theme C and has alternate versions of themes. Melody. Section B acts as a sort of response to theme A. They are closely related, sticking in the same key that is similar to a dotted rhythm with the features. Sticking in the same key with a similar dotted rhythm that features. Themes A, B, and D all have an anacrusis at the start of the theme, allowing the melody to easily flow into one another instead of finishing abruptly at the end of 4 bars, which would need a bridging or transition section to make the theme still have a smooth flowing into one another. Timbre. Hedwig's theme opens with a solo from the Celeste. John Williams described the Celeste as somewhere between a piano and a glockenspiel. That sound was the key to building the atmosphere and the setting of the medieval style castle Hogwarts and the surrounding magical world. The same opening theme played on the Celeste is repeated at 45 seconds by the woodwind, bassoon, and flute can be seen playing this note for note. The opening of the piece, although it may seem monophonic at first, is actually homophonic. This is because the right hand is playing the melody is very dominant in this section, but the left hand is actually accompanying the melody, making theme A homophonic. As the piece progresses, it becomes polyphonic when ascending and descending, and the strings come in. This piece stays polyphonic as the strings are still playing, but brass and other instruments are used to replay the Celeste's solo with slight variation. This is a powerful technique to build tension while keeping the themes familiar to the audience. Violins are being played while plucked, called pizzicato, adding an extra layer of emphasis onto the piece. In the final recording of Hedwig's theme, the Celeste solo was played on a synth keyboard on a Celeste setting as to John Williams' requests. The Celeste solo has the musical marking misterioso, indicating the solo is to be played mysteriously. Thank you for listening to my recording and podcast of Hedwig's theme.